the gamble and the choices that I took, it actually worked. And that was all just focused and locked in on something. I didn't know what was ahead of me, but I know something good was going to happen because I was so focused and so locked in, man. The person that's listening to this, and I don't know what you're going through. If you are going through something, if you're not going through something, whatever it is, if you just still feel like you need to apply something, man, lock in, because anything is possible. And I mean it. I'm a walking testament. Anything is possible. I'm just safe in Panama, y'all. I don't even know who's picking me up at the airport, but we'll figure it out. It's hot as hell out here. I did not know it was hot in Panama. God damn. Got on a whole hoodie. I have no idea who's picking me up at the airport. Whoever gonna pick me up, you gotta recognize a tall black guy. There's so many people from my neighborhood that never got the opportunity that I got. There's so many people in my neighborhood that was much more talented than me. But some just never got the chance. Some took the wrong direction and just did wrong things. It's not easy when you come from these environments, man, because there's so many things that can steer you wrong and point you the wrong direction, especially when you don't see it. All right, guys. So basically what I showed you is for the last 16 years, as I've been traveling around the world, this is how it usually goes. Everything that you saw is usually just like that. The packing, the traveling, the not sleeping at night, all of that. Right now we're in Panama City, and this is a very beautiful place, as you can see. The room is pretty big. It's fire. The team hold me down. So couldn't ask anything more, man. From here, it's just doing what I love doing, and that's open. What's good, y'all? So one of the things I added to my whole schedule while I'm on the road is podcasts. I've been doing podcasts. I started podcasts back in 2016, I believe, but I stopped doing it. It was getting too ratchet, you know what I mean? And it was hard to get guests and stuff like that, so I just basically just did it the whole thing. This year I started the first podcast on January 3rd. I'm 7 episodes in. I'm supposed to be 8, but I had a little, being on the road and stuff like that, it kind of changed things up and slowed things down for me as far as like one episode. But I'm gonna make up for that. Right now I'm doing episode 8. I'm still in Panama. We're headed to Colombia tomorrow morning. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:13 right now. I'm supposed to drop it on Mondays. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record it tonight. I'm gonna upload it tonight. I'm not gonna tell everyone it's out until tomorrow morning unless you're a subscriber. So, you know what I mean? I'm just staying busy. I bring my mic with me. I got my laptop with me. My podcast is called Push 100 Miles Per Hour. It's like an inspirational, motivational, self-push podcast, basically. You know what I mean? It's just for self-inspiration, you know what I mean? To keep people going and pushing forward. I feel like after the pandemic, not only people, but including myself, man, like we all fought depression, anxiety, all kind of things, man. People have been going through breakups, losing family members, loved ones, all kind of things. And I just feel like this podcast was definitely needed for the mental, man, and for ourselves. So I decided to come up with the podcast, and so far everything is going pretty good. So, I'll let you guys hear some of what I got going on. Like, we all know people who live a certain type of life on the camera, and when it's off camera, it's a whole different person. It's a whole different situation. So what I don't want you guys to do is kind of like compare your lifestyle with what's going on the internet. You feel me? Like, we're definitely not going to do that. I really wanted to talk about, as far as like paying so much attention to it as well. With social media, you can put yourself in a depression where, like I said, comparing your lifestyle to other people's with lives that probably don't even exist. Good morning, guys. It's about 6:22 in the morning in Panama City still. About to head to Colombia. It's March 2nd. I'm dead. We gotta leave in like 20 minutes. Gotta be downstairs. In 20 minutes. It's like a 3-hour wait between the airports, an hour flight. So, you know what I mean? Got some good training here, but it's time to go to Colombia. I can't lie, one thing I'm excited about Colombia. They have a place called Pizza Hut. probably one of the best pizza places I've been to ever. Like, and it's a regular pizza food chain, but it was so dope. So one thing I'm really looking forward to in Colombia is going to Pizza Hut. But I gotta show you guys something I just got yesterday. Yesterday I grabbed something pretty dope. Face mask. So let me show you guys what I got yesterday. It's my face mask. I'm rocking this in the airport with my bucket hat. It's only gonna look right if I got it like this. You know what I mean? Now I'm complete. You feel me? You feel me? I'm gonna be playing Daft Punk the whole time. I mean, let's play this stuff right here. Play this stuff here. Yeah, so this is how I'm pulling up. This is how I'm pulling up to the airport, you feel me? That's how it's going down. I'm not a morning person at all. I'm not a morning person at all, but I mean, when you gotta get up, you gotta get up. I'm more of a wake up at 12 in the afternoon type person. I don't know how I'm gonna get used to this morning stuff when I retire. Well, become an entrepreneur, that's the only way. Oh man, thinking about kids and stuff. This is gonna be a tough transition, man. I'm just eating eggs for the morning. Doing eggs. I wish it was egg whites. But we settled for the yellow eggs because that's just what it is, you know what I mean? The coaches and stuff is here, they coming down now. I love this life, man. Try like the basketball, the road. Good conditions, bad conditions. You'll never get any of this stuff back. So regardless of what's going on, I'm not saying anything going wrong here, but I'm saying regardless of the situation, you gotta enjoy this stuff, man. You'll never get it back. And being over the pandemic, that whole time over the pandemic, you realize a little bit how life would be. Well, the feeling of not playing basketball, at least. I wouldn't say life without basketball, because without the pandemic, you'll be doing other things instead of just sitting in the house, you know. But yeah.